Open the box and make sure that you have all the necessary parts, including the shade, mounting brackets, and screws. You'll also need a cordless drill, 3/32 drill bit, number 2 Phillips bit, screwdriver, tape measure, pencil, a level, and the batteries required for your shade. First, hold the shade up to the window to make sure it's the correct size. Next, use a tape measure to determine the bracket location. Each bracket should be aligned with the front edge of the window frame and 2 inches in from each side of the jamb. Please note, for shades narrower than 26 inches, the bracket should be placed directly over the spools. Use a pencil to mark the bracket location and repeat on the other side. Note, shades wider than 45 inches will need a third bracket. Install this bracket 2 inches to the left of the drive, the box in the middle of the headrail. Shades wider than 72 inches will need a third and fourth bracket. Install each of these 1/3 of the way in from the outer brackets. Install the mounting brackets using the provided screws. Place each bracket flush with the window frame and use the cordless drill to drive each screw through the holes in the top of the bracket. It's important to ensure that the brackets are aligned, or the shade may not operate properly. Next, install the shade into the brackets. Holding the shade in both hands, tilt the top of the shade slightly away from you and hook the front edge into the brackets behind the battery release tabs. Then gently tilt the shade down and press the bottom of the shade headrail into the brackets until you hear it click into place. Make sure that you don't catch any fabric cells in the brackets. Now you can insert the batteries. Press the battery release tabs located above the headrail, which will then tilt forward to expose the battery trays. For best battery life, do not mix old and new batteries or battery types. Do not use carbon, zinc, or rechargeable batteries. Once the batteries are installed, the LED indicator light will briefly flash red-green. Close the shade by tilting it back into the brackets until it clicks. That's it for installation. Now you are ready to program your Pico remote control or set up your smart bridge using the Lutron app.